Okay, so the last guy I want to talk about is Saquon Barkley. And I know a lot of people are looking to sell Saquon because they think they can get some value out of him right now and they want to get value before his value goes all the way down to zero. But honestly, I think you can hold him. I think you can buy him. And I think if you want to sell him, you can sell him at a much higher price than he's priced at right now. Now, I have a question for all of you. How did you think the season after an ACL tear was going to go for Saquon Barkley? A lot of people thought he was going to pull in Adrian Peterson and have a monster year, right? So there was two buckets, right? Either full avoid or, hey man, he's going to absolutely kill it this year. He's an anomaly. Well, the people who bet on him being an anomaly, they didn't win that, right? And the people who didn't bet on him said, I told you so. And I think the answer really lies somewhere in the middle, right? Because the fact that he's going into this season 2 years removed from his ACL, it's a completely different situation. Now, what was Saquon doing this time last year? He was rehabbing all the way up until the season. He wasn't even ready for the start of the year. When he came into last season, one leg was noticeably bigger than the other. I ain't no doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, but I have a feeling that if one leg is bigger than the other and imbalance is there, that could lead to injuries. I don't think it takes a doctor or a physical therapist to know that. Saquon now has a full offseason to get back to his regular self, right? Last year, he was just rehabbing to get good enough to play. Now he can strengthen and he can work on him getting better, back to his elite level, potentially better than he used to be. Saquon was one of the best running back prospects we've ever seen. He came into the league and had one of the best rookie years we've ever seen. And then in 2019, he was 6th in PPR fantasy points per game, and that was with him having a high ankle sprain early in the year. And then in 2020, he tears his ACL. And then in 2021, you know, what I think is the remnants of that ACL, you know, he wasn't right because of that, and he had a terrible year. But Saquon needs an offensive line. Look what Najee Harris just did. The overall RB3 in his rookie year. Someone who's not close to being the talent that Saquon Barkley is. Okay, you don't need an offensive line to be productive and to be a high-end running back for fantasy purposes as long as you're catching passes. But the Giants offense, Pittsburgh ranked 21st in points per game this past year, 23rd in yards per game this year. Jacksonville ranked 27th in yards per game in 2020, yet James Robinson had a monster year. Why? Because he was an every down back and he was extremely involved in the pass game. I'm holding, I'm buying, and with Brian Dable coming in from Buffalo, things are only gonna get better. All right, guys, that's all I got for the Dynasty Dilemmas. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, that would help me out a lot. Please like the video, and I'll see you next time. See ya.